we are set for baseball here this evening. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
7 o'clock.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Now to the plate, Donovan Solano.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. First pitch of the AB now. Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Solano isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor has it in time to first, and there are two away. Now it'll be Alex Dickerson. A great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. As he'll take a look at ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close.
The count now at 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, throwing a nasty changeup.
3-2, full count. Ready with the payoff pitch. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base. Striding in is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
All 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2-1 now to Mookie. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1. Now at the plate, here is Corey Seager.
Not shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Seager.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Chris.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that... Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Rios arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next to dig in, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Ready with the 3-1. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lined hard to center field. Bellinger able to track it down. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
So stepping in is Max Muncy. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the 2-1. Bellinger, a runner at second with 1 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And now here is A.J. Pollock trying here to plate the tying run from second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has
a swing and a miss. That So now into the box is Mauricio Dubon, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy La Stella. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 the count. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Donovan Solano. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mookie Betts becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And he struck him out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford from the stretch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate now is Brandon Belt, who bounced out last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
In to score is the runner from first. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next, here is Mike Yastrzemski. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to bat, Evan Longoria flew out in his only at-bat so far. David Price answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he Evens it up 1-1. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. And ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and two now. Weekly hit to third. Up with it is Longoria. And there's one down now. So one out, nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's by him for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up Buster Posey. And he'll step off and try and reset. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. 0-2 the counts of Posey.
2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Muncy into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
No strike.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Down the left field line and deep. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grounded to third. This could be two. Turner has it. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
1-1.
Posey over at second. Dubon at first with no outs. Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up is Donovan Solano. He grounded out last time up. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A bullet to first base. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate. So here is Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And he misses 2-1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter. A.J. Pollock struck out in his last trip to the plate. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he's got himself another one as he picks. Stepping in once again is Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Price ready with another 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Mike Yastrzemski stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he'll step off and try again. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Smith is after it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way and it's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in next, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Justin Turner goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular. Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that one yanked just foul. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In there, 3-1. Posey stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner, and he drops it. The throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Taylor moving to his left, 1 away. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. It was a base hit last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. A look, now the pitch, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
In now, Brandon Belt as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Next to hit is Alex Dickerson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Again, another foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
and he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Bellinger will reach out. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings up Will Smith. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. And ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Yastrzemski. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The batter.
Corey Knebel takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate, Evan Longoria as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now here's the first offering as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now back.
Set, here it comes. Mauricio Dubon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll in. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now here is A.J. Pollock, singled last time up. And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the next to bat will be Edwin Rios, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a move over to first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw over. And he is tagged out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pulled toward right center field. Betts is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So next to bat will be Donovan Solano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping in next, Brandon Crawford. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Popped up. Turner in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Matt Wisler, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. And now Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Dickerson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Logan